Okay guys, I just missed it. You just missed it on video, but I heard this thing beep 3 times to alert you when it's done. And now it's just gradually bringing the motor down from working. And basically by the time that's done, I can turn this on because the water is basically filled to where we like it now. So let's go ahead and turn that on. Let's see if it actually can move this blanket now. Struggling a little bit, but not too bad. Cool, so I can shut the water off because we are using a tad from our level there, but I still have more blankets to wash. So, and pillowcases and possibly pillows. So we'll let that go to town. And we're gonna let the dryer do its deal. Oh, it must have a second stage or something that it's doing. But very cool, guys. I'm very impressed. Finally get to try it out now that I'm catching rainwater. Because the tiny house is totally run by Mother Nature. So however much rainwater it gives us, she's wobbling as it slows down, I think. Guess I better just let go of that guy and let it do its thing. Okay, I think it's totally shut down now. It looks like it anyways. It's doing it like a gradual, getting every little last drippy drip out of there. Very impressed with that. Pretty crazy. This guy's still going to town. Whoa! Let's not get on the camera. So now that can move, so that's a good thing. My biggest thing was being able to actually do laundry. Especially my blankets. I'm a kind of person where maybe once a week I'll throw my bedding in, at least. I know some people are like, oh, I throw it in like every couple days or whatever, but that's a little overkill if you ask me. Even I've heard even once a week's too crazy for some people. So let's pull this back. Hit the button. Pull out our little covering, and we'll see how dry these clothes are. Now that's as dry as if you put one of those conventional high efficiency washing machines, guys. That's as dry as it's snot coming out of there. So it just needs a little heat to finish it off, and I think we got that challenge or challenger right up there. The new electric deal, but I'm gonna put him on last because I'm probably gonna end up having to set up this laundry thing and do a whole load at once with that. So we'll let this guy finish. I'll unload here and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so I cleaned out the spin dryer and I did a little experiment. Instead of using my new electric heater, since I have quite a few more loads here to do while using that Hydra appliance, I said, well, what the hell, the fire's running. Let's set up my new laundry rack that I bought. And the bed sheets, guys, is basically ready to go back on the bed. That's how dry it is. Towels could use a little time near the stove. And the rags, believe it or not, need a little more drying time, just like the towels. But these bed sheets, they're basically ready to rip right back on the bed. But I can't do that until I do all the rest of the bedding. So just trying this out because I think Joseph, one of my Patreon members, and High Tech Guy Stu 18 also suggested this. Since I have the ceiling fan here, it's moving air and moving the heated air near my off-grid laundry rack indoors. And I don't mind doing this indoors, guys, because it adds humidity to the air. And in the summertime, that's a bad thing, because humidity, high humidity and heat don't mix. But I have the off-grid air conditioner that runs completely off solar, so it really doesn't, I don't care. So, but in wintertime, this would be a huge benefit, because you're always running your stove, and then you can dry your clothes and add humidity to the air. So far that rack's pretty sweet as well. I'll get rid of all this stuff eventually, guys. It's just kind of finding its home. So I did throw in a couple of those scrap 2x4s that I had sitting in here in there, because that's all I have at this point, because I never jumped out to work on the pallet wood yet. But this should help dry everything out. Now guys, be very careful with this. If one of these cotton materials or clothing materials fell on the barrel, it could possibly catch fire and catch your place on fire. So you want to be monitoring. You don't want to set this up and go take off in the car somewhere, okay? You gotta have somebody watching this. Be common sense, be careful. I moved it back from the stove quite a ways. There is airflow moving to help remedy some of that heat. You can see the towels. I'll try to. Towels are moving by themselves. Yes, I had that window. I have that window open, but I had a wall of smoke come out of here because I just topped off the barrel stove. That's why. But anyways, the fan is absolutely hitting all of these clothings, moving them. You can see here, right? So it's going to be sending and circulating that heat around here, and that's going to be sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So yeah, I'm just going to watch this and enjoy. I got another documentary on talking about ayahuasca, using that. I don't plan on using it because I have RSO though, but yeah, never know. Looks like this guy's done, so we're gonna flip him over to drain, and off to the races that goes. Shows you how nappy that water was. And then once this guy's totally drained, I get to stuff him down inside the new spin dryer and try this guy out, and then I can throw him up on the rack, probably where those rags are. Throw them up on the rack over there, so that'll be pretty sweet. And then I can start doing the rest of my laundry, because I have limited water because it hasn't rained very much yet, but we'll get there. And then I got to fix this leak, this nonsense here. Can't have this thing completely full of water and have a giant leak here. So I found out though my adjustable wrenches are too small to fit this, so yeah, I might have to take a trip or come back and fix that once this is totally drained. I'll have to remember that. Yep, that's the plan. Alrighty guys, so I'll transfer this guy into there and see how we make out. I got this little tempo hook here. I'm gonna try to keep this cord up. I don't know if it's gonna stay. I doubt it. So let's. Oh, this thing's like 1,000 pounds wet. Unbelievable, guys. Might have to squeeze this out a bit. Turn the drain back on and squeeze this thing out. I think so. Ow. So what I'm doing is I'm squeezing down the blanket to get all this excess water out, hopefully, to help shrink the size a little bit and the weight, because water is damn heavy. I'm sure most of you knew that. Alright, I think that's plenty. We hope. We'll go ahead and transfer this bad boy, hopefully. Holy crap. Something else. Shut the drain off. Okay, here we go. You won't probably see much, guys, I'll tell you that. Holy shit. There we go. Okay, close the lid, run the machine. Just that blanket in there. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Wow. Pretty amazing. Gotta admit. Pretty amazing stuff. So I'm just gonna let this thing do its thing. And I'm gonna go get some more bedding to throw in.